This military report is brought to you by Coleman University.
It has been nearly 70 years since these pictures from the war years were taken, but it was just days ago they were discovered in an antique desk. A Lakeside woman bought that desk at an East County swap meet.
New at 6 o'clock, 10 News military reporter Bob Lawrence with how social media helps solve a mystery.
My dearest everlasting husband.
Words on a postcard written so long ago.
It makes me cry to just think of, I'm reading something so personal.
Lora Morel accidentally came across the love letter and more when she bought a desk similar to this one at a swap meet.
Well, I yanked the drawer out and all the stuff fell out at the bottom.
She got rid of the desk, but what to do about the photos?
I held on to them for a while and I didn't throw them away, obviously, and I had the time to sit down and post them on Facebook.
Scores of people responded, but there was one in particular, Lisa.
She researched the name. It sounded familiar to her, and it turned out to be a book that she had read.
This book, a sailor story, written about Robert Schulte and written by Bob Fellows, his nephew.
But ever since I was a little kid, he would just mesmerize me with all these war stories.
Fellows turned those war stories about his uncle into a book about 7 years ago. His uncle joined the Navy in 1939 and hunted German U-boats in the Atlantic. He was then assigned to the USS Idaho, a battleship parked in the same spot that the USS Arizona later occupied.
They left there in September of 1941 to go to convoy duty in the North Atlantic. So, had they not done that, he probably would be at the bottom of Pearl Harbor.
It was a picture in the book that added up for Lora.
Look at the little girl.
That's
her.
The little girl in the photo is Michelle, Robert Schulte's daughter. When Lora tracked Fellows down,
I think at first he didn't believe me.
he believes her now, though.
What's interesting is that we're actually a small world.
Just a click away. Bob Lawrence, 10 News.
You have to keep those stories alive, but Robert Schulte died in 2009 and is buried in Oceanside. The photos and the other memorabilia will be in the mail tomorrow to his nephew.